The desert wind carried a warm, golden hush across the vast kingdom of Zehira as the sun dipped behind the copper, red dunes and turned the sky into a watercolor of violet and molten gold. In the heart of this ancient land stood the grand capital, Amaris, where marble towers rose like silent guardians of forgotten secrets and sapphire rivers wound through the bustling city like ribbons of liquid night. Every evening, the marketplace bloomed with colors, scarlet lanterns, golden drapes, emerald spices, and voices that melted into music. Inside this magnificent kingdom lived Prince Aarion, known simply as Prince, a young royal who preferred wandering streets in disguise, meeting people, and dreaming of a life unbound by rules, thrones, and responsibilities. He was handsome, dark hair falling to his forehead, copper-colored eyes that glowed when he smiled, a calm strength in his posture, and a kindness rare for a man raised among power. But deep inside, Aarion carried a loneliness he hid from everyone. He wanted love, not arranged marriage, not duty, but love that touched the soul. He wanted freedom, not as rebellion, but as truth. And somewhere far from the palace walls, destiny was preparing exactly that for him, hidden inside a forgotten bottle buried under centuries of sand. One moonless night, Aarion slipped past the palace gates with a hood on his head, dressed like a traveler. He rode his horse across the quiet dunes, letting the cold night wind sweep over him. He was following old myths about a sacred valley where wishes once whispered to the stars. The stories said the valley was cursed, no one returned from it. But Aarion didn't fear myths. He believed in destiny more than warnings. Hours passed before he reached a canyon with towering stone walls, carved with ancient symbols glowing faintly in the moonlight. As he walked deeper inside, he felt an unusual pull, an instinct guiding him to something hidden. The air became fragrant, warm, almost alive. Sand shifted under his feet, and he stumbled on something hard. Kneeling, he brushed sand away and uncovered an ancient, sapphire, blue bottle etched with swirling gold patterns. The bottle hummed softly as if breathing. Before he could react, the cork burst off and a spiraling storm of iridescent smoke erupted into the sky, swirling, glowing, reshaping into the outline of a woman, then fully forming into a breathtaking being of beauty and power. She floated a foot above the ground, draped in shimmering silver silk that moved like moonlit water, her long hair flowing in waves of starlight, eyes glowing an otherworldly shade of violet, and skin illuminated by a soft, celestial glow. She looked like a painting of magic brought to life. Aarion stepped back, stunned but unable to look away. The glowing woman slowly lowered to the ground, her feet touching the sand softly as she opened her eyes fully, awash with centuries of longing and sorrow mixed with warmth. Her voice echoed like gentle thunder wrapped in honey. "I am Zehira, the Genie of the sapphire bottle. After 1,000 years I awakened to serve the one who freed me." Aarion stared breathlessly. "You're real." She offered a soft smile. "Yes, and you, my liberator, are now my master. 3 wishes belong to you." But Aarion shook his head. "I didn't free you to be my slave." Zehira looked surprised. No one had said that to her in centuries. "You freed me. I am bound by ancient magic. Your word is my command." Aarion stepped closer. "What if I just talk to you? Is that allowed?" Zehira blinked, confused but touched. "You wish to speak to me?" "Yes," he whispered. "You look like someone who hasn't spoken to anyone in a very long time." A strange ache bloomed inside Zehira, warm and strange, very long indeed. Aarion gently touched her hand, surprised to feel real warmth, not magic. "Then let this night be different. Tell me who you are when you're not a genie." For the first time in centuries, her glowing eyes softened, losing their celestial sharpness. "I was once human, a sorceress's daughter, but a jealous king cursed me to eternal servitude." Aarion listened, anger rising in him for the injustice she endured. Through the night they talked, about stars, freedom, pain, dreams. Zehira felt something she hadn't felt in 1,000 years, trust. Aarion felt something he'd never felt, connection. Days passed. Nights deepened. Aarion kept returning to the valley. He hid the bottle in a secret forest house far from the palace, where no one would disturb her. Every evening he would slip out disguised and meet Zehira. She learned to laugh again, learned to feel again, learned to dream again. Aarion found solace in her presence. Without realizing, he stopped thinking about wishes. All he wanted was time with her. One evening, under a sky bursting with stars, Zehira asked quietly, "Why haven't you made a wish?" Aarion looked into her glowing violet eyes. "Because the only thing I want is not something magic can give me." Zehira felt her heart tense. What do you want? Aarion stepped closer, voice trembling. You. Zehira froze. Her breath caught. Her chest tightened. Aarion, I am not allowed to love. Who forbids you? The ancient magic. If I fall in love, the bottle will destroy me. Aarion's heart hit like thunder. Destroy you? Yes. A genie who loves becomes a threat to the magic that binds her. Aarion swallowed hard, taking her hands. Then I'll make a wish to free you. Zehira shook her head sharply. No, the bottle is dark magic. The wish to free me is forbidden. It will kill you. Aarion's eyes hardened with determination. Then I'll find another way. Over the next days, Aarion disappeared from the palace more often, searching through ancient ruins, forbidden libraries, forgotten temples, to find a loophole in the genie magic. Zehira watched him growing weaker from exhaustion, and fear grew inside her. She didn't want him risking his life. She didn't want him hurt. She didn't want him to love her if it meant destroying himself. One night, she met him by the forest lake, its surface reflecting the full moon. Aarion, she whispered, stop searching. I can't, he said. I won't lose you. You never had me, she said painfully. Aarion flinched. Zehira's voice trembled. I care for you more than I should. But that's exactly why I must stay away. Aarion shook his head. Don't say that. Zehira backed away. The magic is watching. The bottle feels emotions. If it suspects I love you. Aarion stepped to her, pulling her close. Zehira